Okay, now we'll move to exercise 5, where we are asked to assign a structural representation to each of the following sentences using both tree diagrams and labeled brackets. We've done that a lot, so this would be an easy practice for you. Just follow with me after, of course, you've tried yourself. Let's start with Mary thinks that John is clumsy. As usual, we think about the structure of the sentence. Mary is a noun phrase, the rest is a verb phrase. Then we have thinks is a verb, and it is complemented by an S bar. If we remember, we said that a complementizer plus a sentence is an S bar. So this is a complementizer and this is a sentence. Together they make an S bar. The embedded sentence is John, a noun phrase, is clumsy, a verb phrase. Is a verb and clumsy is an adjectival phrase complementing the verb. Once you do this, it would be easy to draw both the tree and do bracketing. So clumsy is an adjective amounting to an adjectival phrase. Is a verb. Together they make the verb phrase. Then the John is a noun amounting to a noun phrase. Together they make the embedded sentence. This sentence is introduced by a complementizer. Whenever we have comp plus S, they make the S bar. So normally you have a bar here, but also another notation is to make an S next to it, an apostrophe. That's also called an S bar. You can use both of them, especially if you are using graphics. You use the apostrophe. If you are writing it, use the bar as we've done in the course. Now, thinks is a verb. The verb is complemented by the S bar. Together they make the verb phrase. And finally, Mary is a noun amounting to a noun phrase, and this is our sentence. Now, let's do the bracketing together. We said that in bracketing, everything is easy once you have the tree drawn in front of you. So what do we have here? We are going to translate what is here. So first we have S. Inside the sentence we open the noun phrase and we write, before that we have a noun. The noun here is Mary. We close the noun and we close the noun phrase. What do we have after the noun phrase? We have a verb phrase. We open the verb phrase. What do we have inside? We have a verb and S bar. We start with the verb. It is thinks. We close the verb and then we open the S bar. What do we have inside S bar? Comp and S. You just write whatever you have here. We start with comp. So if you do not have space, it's okay to go back to the line. Then we have inside comp, it is that. Then we close the complementizer and we open the embedded sentence here. Inside it we have a noun phrase. Inside it we have a noun, which is John. We close the noun and we close the noun phrase. Then we open, here we have the verb phrase. Inside it we have a verb, which is. We close it. And we have an adjectival phrase, which is composed of just one adjective, clumsy. We need to close everything that we've opened. So we close the adjectival phrase, the verb phrase, the sentence bar, the VP, and the sentence. So how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The count is good, so our bracketing is good. Now let's move to the second sentence, which is She cleverly avoided the question. Here it's much simpler. So we have she is a noun phrase, the rest is a verb phrase. Sometimes the adverb can come before the verb, but it is still part of the verb phrase since it modifies the verb. So cleverly is an adverbial phrase. Avoided is a verb and the question is a noun phrase. So the verb phrase doesn't always have to start with a verb. Okay, let's see how. So question is a noun, then the is a determiner, together they make the noun phrase. Avoided is a verb, the verb then we have cleverly here is an adverb amounting to an adverbial phrase. The three of them together make the verb phrase. Since cleverly should not leave it alone, should be part of the verb phrase since it modifies avoid. Then we have the pronoun amounting to a noun phrase. The two of them together make the sentence. Okay, let's move to bracketing. So we have a sentence. Inside it we have a noun phrase. Then we have a pronoun, which is she. We close the pronoun, close the noun phrase, and we open the verb phrase, where we have an adverbial phrase. Inside it we have an adverb, which is cleverly. Close the adverb, we close the adverbial phrase. We open the verb, which is avoided. We close the verb and then we open the noun phrase. Inside it we have a determiner, which is the, we close it, and then a noun, which is question. Then here we close the noun, phrase, the verb phrase, and the sentence. We have 4 brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our sentence is fine. Now we'll move to the following sentences. The first one is Bill donated money to the charity. So Bill, noun phrase, the rest is a verb phrase, donated is a verb, money is a noun phrase, and to the charity is a PP. As simple as that. Now we do the tree. So charity is a noun, the is a determiner, together they make the noun phrase. Then we have to is a preposition, PNP, PP. Then we have money is a noun, just one noun amounting to a noun phrase. Then donated is a verb. This is an object to the verb, and this is an adjunct of place, direction in this case. So the three of them together make the verb phrase. Finally, Bill is a noun amounting to a noun phrase, and we have the sentence. We'll finish the second sentence, then we'll do the bracketing of both. The tall building is new, obviously. This is a rare occasion where we have what we call a sentence adverbial. Obviously, here is a sentence adverbial. What does it mean? It is not an adverb that modifies the verb, does not modify is, it modifies the whole sentence. It's what we call a disjunct or a command adverbial. Our command is on the whole sentence, like saying, honestly, comma, I don't think I'm coming. So honestly, I'm being honest about the whole thing. So normally, as we've seen, the sentence is composed of just NP-VP or NP-OXVP, but in this case, the adverb modifies the whole sentence, and we'll find NP-VP adverbial in this case. Let's see how. So This is an adverb amounting to an adverbial phrase, and we leave it aside. We need to finish the sentence, then we'll add it because it is a sentence adverbial. New is an adjective amounting to an adjectival phrase. Is a verb. The verb with the adjectival phrase make the verb phrase. Then we'll move to the noun phrase. It is composed of a noun, an adjective, and the determiner together, amounting to the noun phrase. The noun phrase with the verb phrase and the adverbial phrase make the sentence. Why? This adverbial is not part of the VP because it does not only modify the VP, it modifies the whole thing. It's a sentence adverbial. Now let's make bracketing, starting with this sentence. So we have S. This sentence is composed of a noun phrase, as you can see, which amounts to a noun. The noun is Bill. Close the noun and the noun phrase. Then we open the verb phrase. What do we have inside? We have a verb which is donated. We close the verb. We open the noun phrase. What do we have inside? We have just a noun which is money. Close the noun phrase and we close the noun and the noun phrase. Then we open the PP. Inside the PP we have a preposition which is to and a noun phrase. Inside it we have a determiner which is the, close the determiner, and a noun which is charity. We close the noun phrase, the PP, the VP, and the sentence. 5 nodes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move into the second one now. As you can see, you're just translating what is in the tree. This node, every node should have a bracket. First node is S. Inside S we have a noun phrase. Inside the noun phrase we have a determiner which is the. Close the determiner. Then an adjective which is tall. Close the adjective. Then a noun which is building. Close the noun, and we need to close the noun phrase. Then we open the verb phrase. Inside it we have a verb which is, then we close it, and we have an adjectival phrase. Inside it we have just one adjective which is new. Close the adjective and the adjectival phrase and the verb phrase, and we open the sentence adverbial here, which has just one adverb, which is obviously. We close the adverbial phrase and the sentence. So 1, 2, and 3. Finally, the last sentence in exercise 5. The claim that John is a cheat is absurd. Here we have what we call a complex noun phrase. The claim that John is a cheat. A noun phrase where we have a sentence which is John is a cheat. So this noun phrase is composed of a determiner, a noun that is post-modified by a whole sentence. Then a verb phrase which is absurd. Let's deal with it. Absurd is an adjective composed of an adjectival phrase. It is a complement of the verb is. Together they make the verb phrase. So it's a bit long because I know that the noun phrase is very complex and it's going to take a lot of space up. So then we'll start bit by bit, starting with a cheat. Cheat is a noun meaning a cheater. Then this is a determiner. Together they make the noun phrase. With the verb is, V and P, we have a VP. Then who is the cheater? It's John. N, NP, NP, VP together make up the embedded sentence that is embedded in the noun phrase. Then we have a complementizer. As we know, complementizer plus S give us S bar. This S bar is a post-modification of the noun claim, which is pre-modified by a determiner. The three of them together make the noun phrase of this sentence. In PVP, we have our full sentence. Let's move to bracketing. As usual, we just translate what's there. So what do we have? We have S. Inside S we have MP. Inside MP we have a determiner, which is the, close the determiner. Then we open the noun, which is claim. We close the noun and we open S bar. Inside it we have a complementizer, which is that. Then we close it and we have a sentence. Inside it we have a noun phrase. Inside the noun phrase we have just one noun, which is John. We close the noun, we close the noun phrase, we open the verb phrase. Inside the verb phrase we have a verb, which is. Then an NP, which is composed of a determiner, which is a, and a noun, which is cheat. We close the noun, we close the noun phrase, we close the verb phrase, the sentence, the S bar, and the noun phrase. This is a complex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we move to the VP, which is composed of a verb, which is, close the verb, and an AP composed of just one adjective, which is absurd. We close the adjective, the AP, the VP, and the sentence. 4 brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a correct sentence. And that's all for exercise 5. Try to do as many trees as possible and as many brackets as possible to be better at drawing trees.